Class is incest, and this is ProfessorGanymede. We got here another Lucio analysis game, and we are on Volskaya Industries on the defense side, so let's break it down. Alright, we got the defense. Go, here we go. Getting elevated like a boss, like a jefe. Look at the cheeky Junkrat getting the kill early. And notice how I moved to this doorway. Why I do this is because I want to put myself in a position to do damage so I can build my ult as fast as possible. And I'm still able to heal most of my team, see, while in this position. Now, it is a very aggressive position, but I position myself in such a way where I can drop in at a line of sight. You know, I can, corner, weave behind, weave in and out of cover. So I can do this relatively safely here. And I just want, my goal is just to get my ultimate as fast as possible so I have it for when the enemy team does a push. Or when our team wants to take a fight at them. So I'm just putting down damage, shooting at that Reinhardt shield, trying to make sure it's low, but when they try to go in. The enemy team moves left, but that's a Tracer. And I realized, I'm like, wait, why am I running from Tracer? Like, Tracer is actually one of the people I actually want to fight. So I actually just run into her face, like, let's go. Let's go. The thing about Tracer is I actually like fighting her because it distracts her. I'm very hard to kill, which means if she's spending her time trying to kill me, she's wasting her time when she could be, killing or doing more effective, doing better things with her time. Using her time more effectively, more efficiently. But if she's, every second that she's not killing me, but focusing on me is a really good opportunity for me to distract her. And also Genji, I like fighting Genji as well. I'm up in his face. I mean, because like he can't heal himself, so he has to run away. But boof. So Genji jumped on my Mercy, but the thing about Lucio is, which is why I like him on this point, I started picking other support characters, but Lucio really excels on defense because he's really good at distracting flankers. So I just kind of, every time I see a flanker, I just run at them like, you, come here. Because of the reason I stated before. So I just kind of shut down Genji and Tracer from doing their job. Lucio is really good at denying flankers. So now I have my ultimate. So I'm getting to elevation. Why am I getting to elevation? Because I want to be in a position to get a great ult. Now I'm refocusing. I'm reallocating my energy, not into doing damage, but into being available to for my team to see everything, to scout information, and to primarily get a great ultimate. That is my #1 goal, to get a great ultimate. So Tracer is down here. Now it's Tracer and Genji. God damn it. But they can't kill me because I'm a boss. Because I'm a boss. But I'm fighting them both. You see how I distracted both of them at the same time with my mechanics. I mean, and then Genji, there we go. Genji ulted, but I have my sound bearer ready to block him as he ulted there. So I did save my team's life, and we're just kind of fighting on this point. I'm using these barrels back here to be more evasive, buy time so I can heal myself. This is really great. This is really great here. But hey, come here. Come here. Tracer, like, I love fighting Tracer. But then I finally get the Reinhardt smash in my face, and I think I die here. Yeah, I die. They overwhelmed the point, but I did a lot of work as Lucio there. That's when his kit, second by second, is really useful. Just knocking back, just getting up in their faces, and using the survivability to fight off the flankers in that situation, which is really good because they're usually alone. When your team's on defense and they're on attack, and you see a flanker, odds are they don't have backup, which is a really great situation for Lucio. A situation that you might get into is like you might try to run at a flanker, but then one of their teammates may reinforce you, like a McCree may come up and flashbang you from the side and kill you. But that kind of situation is nullified when you're on defense because they're usually alone. So now I'm on this point. I really like being both Lucio and Mercy on this point. Why I like being Lucio is because, again, the flankers. I'm chasing down. I'm trying to keep track of Tracer. And I'm pretty much making it my job to deal with the flankers and protect my Mercy because I know that she is such an important figure in this defense. Now let's see. Everyone's dead, but look how I contest the point here. Notice how I am actually contesting the point from up here. I'm just kind of weaving back and forth, just trying to make it so they can't get as much time on that point. And I'm just kind of Oh, they finally get me. They finally get me. But I stalled for enough time for my team to actually reinforce, which is always pretty nice. Always nice. So we're fighting them off here. Get the respawn. And let's see what I do next. I see Reinhardt and I'm just like, and I just kind of just throw the finishing damage on that Reinhardt. And my Roadhog was so grateful. He's like, "Thank you, Lucio." I'm like, "You're welcome, sir. You're welcome." Always trying to keep it positive. There again, I see that Tracer. Like as soon as I see that Tracer, I'm like, "You." Okay, now Roadhog. I know that Roadhog's hook is on a 6-second cooldown. I suspected that Roadhog did have his hook. Oh my god, that Roadhog hooked the other Roadhog and dragged him off the map. That was pretty pro. But I suspected that Roadhog did have his hook on cooldown, which he did, which is why I backed off, because Roadhog is the #1 threat to Lucio. The #1 threat. He's not a counter, but he's the #1 threat. He can very easily kill me if I'm not, you know, if I'm in his line of sight when he has his hook off cooldown. Because, man, that hook is pretty ridiculous. Like, I don't think, unless I'm actively dodging Roadhog's hook, they always hit me. Like, I don't think Roadhog has missed a hook unless I was actually dodging that. So I did back off. So I didn't dodge his Roadhog, though. So Roadhog turned his attention elsewhere. And I didn't need to be on the point at the time, even though the Roadhog was on the point, because I'm patient. You notice, like, they only got 1 point here. I'm patient. I know when I need to be on there. I know when I can wait. I know when I can wait and wait for my team instead of just jumping on and trying to suicide. Suicide. Though it's not, suiciding here isn't that bad because, again, the point is right there. That your respawn is right there. But now I'm just throwing down damage, just trying to get my ult. This is my goal right now, to get my ultimate. That's everything I want to be doing. I want to also put down damage on Reinhardt's shield because when the fight starts, I want his shield to be as low as possible. Genji runs up on my side, but I'm Genji. I'm Lucio. But you see how Genji just kind of completely shift targets and goes to the Mercy, because Mercy is a much easier target to kill. But I'm actually up here elevated, which actually provides my Mercy with a good escape maneuver. Now Genji again snuck up on me. He's really silent when there's a bunch of noise around me. I'm trying to increase my awareness of the sounds that he makes, but he's so silent. Though I do know if there isn't that much sound around, I can recognize Genji's footsteps because he has a distinct footstep. But being up here, I have my ultimate. So when I have my ultimate, I'm focusing more on my surroundings. So it's less likely that Genji is going to sneak up on me now because I'm focusing less time on doing damage. Doing damage is a very distracting thing. I'm looking at, aha! There you go. You see that? You see that bullshit? These Frankies trying to kill me, but because I'm not doing damage, because I've refocused my energy on other things, I actually have better map awareness, which means I was able to spot that Tracer before she hit me with that post bomb. So that's what I'm talking about. Like when I have my, and here we go, here's the Mercy. I just hunted her down, like, die, punch, punch. Who needs to shoot when you can just punch? But specifically because I refocused my energy on just being map aware, being safe, being looking out actively for those flanks, as opposed to tunnel visioning on some damage, which is, if you're doing damage, you're going to be tunnel vision. Like, no matter how good you get at multitasking, you're going to be looking in one direction and not being as aware as you can in your surroundings. So specifically because I stopped doing damage, I was able to survive. That is a very big point. I'm repeating myself because it's that important. I could have been dead there. And that could have lost to this round being lost. That could have led to this round being lost, but no, we held. And that's that. There we go. So that was a pretty good game. So this has been ProfessorGanymede. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Thanks for watching. Class dismissed.